Yeah, guys, can you see my screen? So if you respond, I can start the session. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir, I can see, sir.
Okay. So today's our agenda is to create a Windows virtual machines. So till last session, we have finished how to create virtual machines of Linux. Okay, how we can add storage. Okay, how to upgrade the machine, how to increase the size of a disk, how to create customized images. Okay, those things we have discussed till last session. Okay, so today's agenda is Windows VM creation. Windows VM creation. Windows VM's creation. This is my first task. Second task is installing Chaco. What is mean by Chaco? I will explain. I think how many new students are there in this room now today? So for the new students, we will share the recording. I think Prakash, Vinith, and one more new student is there. I think just a minute. My screen is not adjustable. Just wait for 1 minute. So here we are going to install Chaco. Okay, Chaco is a package management command for Windows. And we are going to install Chrome browser. So these are all activities we are going to do in the virtual machine of Windows. Okay, so we are going to install Chrome by using Chaco. And finally, we are going to set up IIS server. IIS is a app server, application server for .NET applications. Okay, let me go into portal, Azure portal. For new students, we will share the recording. Okay, so to create a virtual machine, just select this option, click on virtual machines, click on create virtual machine. So already we have one resource group. Let's see, that is the test RG. Okay, so I am specifying the virtual machine name as my VM or my Windows VM. My Windows VM. Okay, so the region of the Windows where I can keep this this machine physically. This is central US. This time I am going to select a Windows machine. Windows 2016, 19, 2012, many versions are there. I'm selecting Windows 10 Pro. So username is my user and the password. So in when coming to this ports, RDP is opened automatically. Okay, apart from RDP, I am also opening SSH. This is for connecting to a virtual machine from your laptop. Okay, RDP protocol, this is for connecting from your Windows. So click on disks. We did not know anything about disks, so select HDD. Come to networking. Even we don't know anything about networking, so select default networking or my VNet. This is my default network. Default network means, yeah, these are default subnets. So these are default subnet in my VNet. Okay, in your case, okay, this will not be appeared. Some default option will be shown. So remaining things we can leave as is because we don't know what is NIC card. Okay, load balancer. Load balancer we are going to discuss in virtual machine scale set. Tags is purely optional. Validation field in the basics, something is missing in the basic section. Let me go to basic section. I think I have to accept license agreement. That is the case. Come down, this one. So since it is a Windows virtual machine, it takes a lot of time because the Windows virtual machine, Windows operating system is a huge operating system than Linux. So it takes a little bit more time. So once it is created, okay, so I will log in into my Windows VM. Then I will install Chaco software. So what is the specialty of Chaco software? What is the advantage? See, actually, as a DevOps engineer, you are not supposed to use any graphical user movements. So you have to write commands for each and every activity. So in the earlier days, what we are doing, if you want to install a software, first we are downloading a software. Suppose I want to install VLC media player. So if you want to install VLC media player, what is our approach? First we are downloading. First we are searching in Google for appropriate version. Then we are downloading. then we are installing, then we are setting the path. So these three things are required for installing any kind of software. That is a non-DevOps approach. So as a DevOps engineer, you have to use this. You have to install every software via using Taco command. I think yesterday we have used apt-get command, right? Okay. So for Linux operating systems, the package management command is apt-get. For Windows, Chaco. For Mac operating system, the command is brew, homebrew. Okay, these are the package management commands for various operating systems. Now let my machine be ready. Okay, once the machine is deployed, I will go into the machine. Okay, I will show the installation parts, and I will also install Chrome browser, because by default Chrome browser will not be installed in your Windows 10 virtual machine. We have to explicitly install. Okay, from that Chrome browser, okay, I will set up IIS server. Not you can set up this server, IIS server, either from browser, or you can go to some settings. I will show you everything. Okay. So my VM is created. So if you want to connect to this machine, click on RDP. Note this is the public IP address, right? So copy this IP address. Just a minute. I will take public IP address of the machine. Okay, in two ways we can connect. So directly, so in the run menu, type like this mstsc. Mstsc is a command to connect to a remote desktop. Okay, specify the IP address of the computer and click on connect. .86 8.9. Just a minute. I will reconnect. Username. So this is a public IP address of your Windows virtual machine 40.86.8.8.9. Okay, I will connect in the second way. Just I will download RDP file, remote desktop file, download RDP. Remote desktop cannot connect to remote computer. Not available on the network. It is available, it is created, right? So why it is asking again? .3389 is opened or not? Just I will check ports. 3389 is not opened. Okay, 3389 is open. Once again, click on connect, click RDP, download RDP file. Username is my user. Password. Okay, say yes. Sometimes the security group will not be added. We have to open that 3389 port number. So this is my Windows virtual machine. So you can drag this. Now my remote desktop is initiating. Let us wait for 1 or 2 minutes. It is asking whether you want to allow other outside network. Okay, so if you say yes, okay, we can connect to internet from this machine. Say yes. Now see, only Microsoft Edge is there. We have to install Chrome browser. Okay, to install Chrome browser, first of all, we are going to install Chaco software. Okay, so how to install Chaco? Let me do this activity. Chaco install. Chaco is a package management command for Windows operating systems. Okay, just come down. You will see some command here. Okay, this command you have to execute from your PowerShell. Copy this command, go to your virtual machine and open. This is my virtual machine. Open PowerShell admin mode. PowerShell, Windows PowerShell. Right click and choose run as administrator. Okay, so this is the command to execute. So once this command is successfully executed, okay, you can avail Chaco package management command. Okay, so you have to run this command from PowerShell admin mode. Okay. Now my installation of Chaco is successful. How to confirm? So here type something like Chaco version. Chaco 0.10.15. My Chaco installation is successful. So this command you have to execute. And where is the link? Link is, this is the link. I will save this document. 07 July 2021. Now installation of Chaco is successful. Now by using Chaco, how to install Chrome? Chrome is not installed, right? In the virtual machine, I'm going to install Chrome. Just minimize it. And in the browser, ask like this. Chaco Chrome browser. Just by executing simple command, a simple command, software is downloaded and it is installed and the path is also set. So this simple command you have to execute. Chaco install Google Chrome. At the end include -y. That is for auto confirmation. First see it has downloaded. Next it is installing. Let me write the command here. To install Google Chrome, I executed simply Chaco install. Okay, I will copy paste this. Chaco install -y. Installing Google Chrome. So this is a DevOps approach. This command can be executed from other DevOps tools. So as a DevOps engineer, you should not use graphical user interface. Okay, as much as possible, you have to use CLI, command line interface. Because graphical user interface commands can be automated, cannot be automated. Only these commands can be automated. Actually, the thing is at the time of creating Windows virtual machine, we have to take a larger machine. But by mistake, I take B1S. B1S is a very small machine. You have to take a virtual machine. Okay, so with more than 1 GB RAM. Okay, you have to take DS2_V3. So it is having more than one CPU, more than 1 GB of RAM. Then your network speed and processor speed will be very fast. Yeah, that is why it is taking this much time. Let us wait for 2 minutes. It will be completed. Okay, now it is installed, and we will see whether it is installed or not. You are seeing this icon, right? Google Chrome. Okay, now, so we can use this Google Chrome for our browsing purpose, internet purpose. So our last task is to configure IAS server. Now to configure IAS server from Chrome browser, okay, you have to activate one application. Okay, add or remove programs. Okay, that can be activated like this. In the run, type like this: appwiz.cpl. This is going to invoke add or remove programs. Turn Windows features on or off, or add or remove programs. Now just click on this: turn Windows features on or off. Here in this listing, you have to enable IAS server. Okay, this is Internet Information Services. Click on this and check all the services. FTP, under FTP, carefully enable all the services. Otherwise, if you miss one tick, okay, one option, your server will not be enabled. IAS Management Console, Management Service, Worldwide Web Services. So just randomly I'm picking up, I'm selecting. The services related to IAS must be enabled. So your application development features, I want to also install .NET extensibility, application installation, ASP.NET 3.5, 4.8. CJ is not required, even though I'm selecting. Server side includes. We don't know all these things here. Blindly just go on select. Okay, there is no specific meaning for this. So whatever services available in the IAS, all services must be selected. Internet Explorer is their internet information services. I have selected all the services. Just come down. If there are any other services, legacy components, direct play it is not required. Okay, click on OK. Now all the components which you have selected will be installed. So once installation is finished, you have to test whether IIS is working or not. So here, let Windows Update download the files for you. Click on this. Let us wait for 2 minutes because it has to install many components that are related to IAS. Okay, IAS is installed, and if you can test it, you can test it by taking public IP address. Okay, I think server has to be restarted again. Okay, I did not restart the server, right? We have to restart it. Then only the changes are reflected. Okay, this is the way how you can configure IAS server. Okay, so even if you miss one tick, okay, carefully you have to choose the ticks, okay, the options. So today we have finished Chaco and we have configured Windows virtual machine creation. We have installed Chaco and we have set up IAS server. Okay, so we will continue this session tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow we will start storage. And here you can use all the options like how to increase the size. So you can increase the size like this here. So select D2S underscore V3. Okay, select resize. And you can add one more disk here. So if you click on disks, okay, so this is the same thing we did from Linux operating systems. Okay, so just do this activity. Okay, if you have any questions and doubts in the next session, we can discuss. So the students who confirm your admission, please confirm today. From tomorrow onwards, the link will be changed. Okay, because this is a 6th or 7th session. Okay, first 2 sessions are completely demo sessions, and for Azure admin I have taken nearly 4 sessions, 4 to 5 sessions. Okay, for new students you will get recordings, all the session recordings. So shall we stop the session for today? I'm stopping the session. Thanks for your time. I'm leaving.